Hello and welcome back to all my crypto maniacs out there. How are you doing today? I do believe you are a bit scared right now because Bitcoin is dumping as crazy for the past week. We did manage to break below our supports, and we're going to be looking at Bitcoin and Ethereum technical analysis right now. Sarah was away for about 2 weeks. However, I did have some other obligations. I did have some other things to do, but we are right now back in our technical analysis videos, and let's just jump into it. First of all, I do have to put out a disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor, and anything I say and do in these videos is for entertainment purposes only. So please be smart and do your own research before you put any of your hard-earned money into these volatile markets. Now let's get into the technical analysis. Looking on the Bitcoin chart at the 4-hourly chart, we did right now almost create this W here. However, we do have a huge wick here, which could suggest that we did form a lower low here, because kind of closes on this previous dump were above our current closes. However, we can still turn this around in case we break this 42,000 to 42,500 to $43,000 level. If we manage to that, we could turn things back bullish. Right now we are bearish, so let's look at what Bitcoin is doing right now. On the 4-hourly chart, there's not much to see. We did have this huge volatile dump here, which was corresponding with some news and lawsuits of Binance, China banning crypto, and Elon Musk not accepting Bitcoin as a payment for Tesla. However, this dump was expected at some point. I just didn't expect it would happen this fast. However, this is quite volatile market, so don't be surprised by that. Looking at the current price right now, if we check some Fibonacci retracements, let's look from the bottom here all the way to the top here. We don't have much of significance. We did find some support at this 0.618 Fibonacci line, which could act as our support. Right now we are trying to break and hold support on the 0.382 Fibonacci line. If we manage to do that, we could bounce all the way up to its previous high. If we manage to break that, then we will turn a bit bullish again. But so far there's not much to look at. We can look at some trend-based Fibonacci extensions. Let's look from the bottom here to the top here, and then throw it all the way down to this point. And we are right now finding resistance at 0.382 Fibonacci trend baseline. If we don't manage to break that and find some support at this line, we most likely will go even lower to test either this low at 33,500 or even this low at around $30,000. If we break that, we could go much lower. I'm gonna be talking about that on the weekly chart, on the daily and weekly chart. For now, let's see what happens if we manage to break to the upside. As you can see, if we break this 0.382 Fibonacci line, we're most probably going to go all the way up to 0.618 Fibonacci line at around $41,000. We could find some resistance here, as we did on these candles right here and here. We also find some support around these levels right here, which weren't able to hold. So let's see how things are gonna go. There is not much to say again, but if we do break to the upside from this W, and if we are measuring from this wick down here all the way up, we could see Bitcoin climb all the way up to $53,900, which would be extremely bullish again for Bitcoin. Now let's jump to daily so we can see a bit more. Okay, so here we are. Let's check the Fibonacci lines from here. Let's say the base Fibonacci line from bottom to our top. And we can see that we are right now finding some support at 0.786 Fibonacci line, which is a good thing to see. But if we do manage to get a daily close below I wouldn't be surprised to see this go much lower, even below $30,000, probably all the way down to about $20,000, which is our previous high. However, it is possible that we find some support at $24,000 or $23,000 level, because everybody is going to expect that we should be buying at $20,000, which was our previous high. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that some of the buyers step in a bit sooner and try to bounce this price back up. Let's check the trend-based Fibonacci line. I'm going to go from this top to this low here and all the way up to the top. And yeah, there's not much. As you can see, we did break below 1.618 Fibonacci extension line. So our next price target would be around $28,800. We can put some more Fibonacci lines right here, but it's not going to make much of a difference. Let's just put 1.382 Fibonacci line here. Let's see. If we put 1.382 and did we put that? Sorry, no, the 1.382 is up here. Sorry, I was supposed to put 2.382. And yeah, we have it right here. It is some of the support here. However, we don't have much of a price action right at this price right now, so we can't say for sure what's going to happen. If you're looking at the weekly, and if we are measuring this whole move from, let's say, from previous high at around 14,000 all the way down to 3,800 and put this line all the way up to our top, we can see that we are right now finding some support on this 3.618 Fibonacci extension line, which also corresponds with our previous support from this pump. Then we retested it and bounced to the upside. So it'd be great to see a nice bounce off of here. We could have a double bottom and then continue all the way up to the upside. However, I wouldn't be surprised again to see these price actions go even further down. If we measure our normal Fibonacci retracement from our bottom here all the way up to the top, our Fibonacci line at this level, there's not much consistency here. Let's try to put it from here all the way to the top, something like this, and we can see that we did find some support again at 0.618 Fibonacci line. If this breaks, I wouldn't be surprised to see us go all the way down to this $20,000 level, which could act as our next support. So if you do break to the downside, there is a short opportunity here all the way down to these levels, which is about 25%. If you leverage that, you can make even higher gains. However, I'm not so comfortable at shorting yet, because we cannot be sure how this candle close. We have to wait for this weekly candle close. As you can see, we still are trading within this exponential moving average ribbon on the weekly. And if you're looking at our previous bull market, we can see that we did find some nice supports at these levels, and we even wicked all the way down into the red zone here, and we managed to recover. Until we break this exponential moving average ribbon, there is still chance for us to correct to the upside. However, it's not a good sign that we wicked below it, as we did in the end of this bull market here. I'm still surprised that we broke to the downside here, because we did manage to consolidate here for quite a while. I believe it was about 3 weeks here, that 3 months that we consolidated. It was about 84 days, which is almost 2 months that we consolidated in this area. So this usually means we are creating a continuation pattern. However, in this case, we did dump to the downside because of all the negative news in the markets right now. If you're looking at our long-term prediction, we can see that we did find a nice bounce off of this curve here. However, these curves are not exact, So it could be just a coincidence that we found support here. What I would like to see is weekly close above this red line here at around $38,300, which would mean that our weekly close would found this level as a support, which was previously acting as a resistance. So this is pretty much it for Bitcoin right now. As you can see, we did expect this dump, but much sooner than right now. I was expecting another pump to the upside all the way up to at least around $90,000 level, because we were consolidating this area and we were trying to break this area, but we didn't manage to do that. If this dump happened a bit sooner, this would be even better, because right now there's a lot of fear in the market, and hopefully we're gonna see some institutions and big whale money coming into the market and trying to recover this, buying this dip all the way down to these levels and then pumping price back to the upside. Now let's check Ethereum really quick. We're gonna jump to Ethereum. Let's go on the 4-hourly chart. Let's see what kind of levels do we have drawn here. I don't know. Let's look at some. I'm just gonna remove all of this, remove drawings, and let's look at this from a new angle. Ethereum is not looking so good. We didn't manage to have this pump to the upside here as we did on Bitcoin. If Bitcoin managed to break to the upside, we could see Ethereum have some delay in creating this W. However, it's still looking bearish in my opinion. We could still go down, further down, to retest lower levels. However, it does look good. It does look nice that we found some support at this $1,800 level, which corresponds with our levels right here. Let's jump to the daily for really quick, and this is just ugly. It's just ugly to see this in the markets. However, it's a great opportunity to buy lower. Again, we did find some support at these levels, which was our really important resistance. We managed to break this resistance, then tested as a support twice, and then had this crazy pump all the way up to $4,000 level. But right now volume is incredibly bearish, so again, I wouldn't be surprised to see Ethereum and Bitcoin go all the way down. Pretty much all the crypto market is gonna go down if Bitcoin goes down. The only good side is we do have this relative strength index right now going into oversold territory. However, we are still not below 30 level here. If we manage to double out here, we could see then a nice recovery to the upside. But again, I am still a bit bearish on these markets right now. Looking at the weekly, again, there's not much to look at. We can draw some Fibonacci lines here, go from here to here. We can see that we did find some support at 0.618 Fibonacci line, nothing too significant. If we close this candle a bit higher, we can close above our 0.5 Fibonacci line, which is usually our recovery line. And if we are going to look at this trend-based Fibonacci extension, we're going to go from the top here all the way down to the bottom and pull it to the top. And yeah, right now if we manage to close above $2,236, we are going to close above 1.618 Fibonacci extension line, which could act as our support towards the next bounce to the upside. However, I wouldn't be surprised to see this go all the way up to $2,700 and then have another crack at it and bounce down all the way down to around $1,100. Probably our previous all-time high at $1,350 to all the way up to $1,400 level. So right now we are bearish on the markets. However, Ethereum on the weekly, it is finding a nice support on exponential moving average ribbons. However, this could turn very quickly on Ethereum and we could dump way lower. So this is gonna be it for today. If you want me to do any more technical analysis on any other coin, please let me know, put it in the comments below. I'll check any coin you want, I'll make a technical analysis on it, and I'll put it into the next video, which is gonna come out next week, and hopefully we can turn all these things around. If you want to learn more, please visit my Telegram channel, which you can find in the banner above or in the link below in the description. And if you want, right now you have opportunity to get up to $1,660 free bonus on Bybit. You can check that in the link below. If you join via my link, you get special bonuses, some discounts on the trading fees, and you can use that bonus to trade without risking any of your capital and any of your assets to do so. So hope you learned anything from this video, hope you had fun, and if you do like my content, please destroy the like button, click subscribe and notification button to be notified as soon as I post my next video. Until next time, see you guys later.